Hi,
And we
everyone.
are live. Hi,
Yes.
everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, level 10 to 13. So I see that we already have Luca here. Hi, Luca. It's good to see you.
Hi, Luca. It's really, really nice to have you here.
Welcome.
Luca is one of our students from Bologna Mille.
Exactly. Maybe we should do some introductions because we might have students watching who aren't from Bologna Mille.
Yeah,
Do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. I am Joanna. I come from Cape Town, which is a big city in South Africa, and it's a city next to the ocean. I have been in Bologna for 2 years now, and I've been with Bologna Mille for almost 1 year. So it's nearly my
Nice.
1 year anniversary. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
I
Great.
know. It's a big reason to celebrate.
Yeah. We have a student pops in. Hi, I'm Martina from Milano. Hi, Martina. Nice to see you. My name is Sophia. I come from London, but I have lived in Bologna for 4.5 years, almost 5 years. I'm a teacher at MAES Bologna Mille. I've been working there for almost 2 years now. I'm 28 years old, 29 in a week, 10 days, almost 29.
Oh, hectic.
Yeah.
Are you a March baby?
Pardon?
Are you a March baby?
I am a March baby. On the 28th of March is my birthday. And Joanna is also a March baby. It was your birthday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
It was my birthday yesterday.
It was yesterday. That's fantastic. How did you celebrate your birthday, Joanna?
I made a birthday cake at home. My boyfriend cooked dinner for me. We had a nice, peaceful, relaxing birthday in quarantine.
Oh, that's fantastic. Did you make your birthday cake?
I did.
Oh.
I posted it all over Instagram and I sent videos home. Making the birthday cake was definitely something that kept me busy.
Oh, I have to check. I didn't see those. Maybe I don't have you on Instagram.
I have no idea.
Maybe
Check it.
Yeah, I'll have to. Maybe I don't follow you on Instagram. My birthday will also be in quarantine this year. It'll just be a cake and dinner at home. And I know that our colleague Alex, I discovered this morning, also will have his birthday in quarantine.
We've all had it. So Kendra was in quarantine. I was. Sophia's going to be.
All the spring babies of Bologna Mille.
Yeah, we're going to have a really big reason to celebrate for all the birthday parties we've missed in this last
we'll have a
week.
Big party at the end. Alessandra Conte has responded, I do my online exercise at home. Hello, guys, I'm from Agrigento. It's very nice to see you, Alessandra. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Luca says, happy birthday, Joanna.
Thank you, Luca.
Okay.
He's pleased to see us. We're happy to
we're happy to see you too. We've missed you.
Yeah.
A lot of you have seen and already responded to our question. What are you doing in these days to keep fit? So to keep physically in good shape, physically strong and healthy.
Yes.
Healthy, not only in your muscles healthy, but also maybe in what you eat, in your mind as well.
Yeah, I think now is a good time to keep mentally fit.
Mentally
sometimes
fit and mentally healthy as well. So what are you doing, Joanna, in these days to keep fit and healthy?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you in terms of exercise. I haven't really started. That is my plan for this week. But I am reading. I downloaded a PDF book of reflexology.
Oh, that's fantastic. Reflexology is, isn't it using pressure points in your hands and feet? Or is it only?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is it interesting?
It's really interesting. I'm going to send it to you. It's 270 pages. It takes you step by step pressure points and what part of the body it affects.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really interesting. You'll be able to give us all massages when we get back to work.
Yes, 10-year massage.
Here you go. Lavinia says, hi, Lavinia from Milan. In these days, I do online exercise too and lift weights. Very nice vocabulary, Lavinia. Lift weights. That's really good. She also says, the next comment, I also try to eat less, but this is the hardest part. And you know what? This, for me, is also the hardest part of staying in my house all day. Because you are all day. I mean, I don't have an office in my apartment. I only have the living room and kitchen, and it's one space, living room and kitchen together. So I'm sitting here, I'm at my laptop, I'm working, and I can see the fridge. And this
you know what is in there.
I can see the fridge from my desk, from my laptop, and I know what's in there. And I am snacking constantly during this period. Do you have the same problem, Joanna?
Yes, so now that I've made a birthday cake, it's not helping me. So every now and then I'm like, just a small slice.
Like this, just small pieces of birthday cake.
Yeah, even if I'm not hungry.
Yeah, no, it's the same here. It's cookies, it's biscuits, it's chocolates, it's just constantly going and snacking on something.
Exactly. Luca says, I work out in my garden and I walk with my dog in the park.
Oh, that's really good. That's nice.
Yeah. That's amazing. Pity I don't have a garden.
Yeah, I think, Luca, if I remember correctly, you don't live in Bologna in the center. You live in a town. So you've got more nature, you've got space, you've got a garden. But that's really good. You can go outside for a bit. And Martina also says, I try to eat healthy. Martina, let's change healthy into an adverb, because you're using eat, which is the verb. So let's make it, I try to eat, adverb, healthily most of the time. But I haven't really exercised yet. Fair enough, Martina. Baby steps, small things at a time.
It's just like me. I don't have the garden, so I haven't been exercising yet. But the lounge works wonders. Use YouTube, a bit of Zumba or yoga. By the end of the quarantine, we're going to have super nice bodies, and we're going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been doing Pilates in my bedroom. I have my mat, my yoga mat. I put it down in my bedroom, and I do Pilates in my bedroom in these days.
I think I'm going to take what you're doing and do it in my bedroom too.
Yeah, not every day, okay? Not every day, maybe every 2 or 3 days, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
That's what matters most. Luca responded to your question. He says he lives in the countryside.
Nice. And Nia says, hello everyone, I'm Nia from Florence. Yes, but I'm Georgian. Nice. In this time in home, let's change the preposition, Nia, at home. I'm studying English, Russian, and French. Making online classrooms. I have 3 years old child, so for me, isn't difficult. So it's not difficult with a child. That's I would expect the opposite. I would expect that with a child it's more difficult, but you say it isn't difficult. Okay.
I think what she could mean is that to keep busy, it's not as difficult.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It's not difficult to stay busy when you have a 3-year-old. Be careful.
And to keep it as well, running around the house.
Yeah, exactly. At least you're still running, Nia, and you're still active. Be careful of your verb, Nia. We don't make online classes. We take online classes. So with classroom, not classroom, but class in the meaning of lesson. I take online lessons, okay, in this part. Thank you for your answer. That's really nice.
Perfect.
Very good.
So if you are or if you're new to joining in and watching us, like in the beginning, all of us have been answering. Please comment in the comment section. What are you doing in these days to keep fit and healthy?
Exactly. Very nice job, guys. Yeah,
So,
and let's have a look at our focus for today. Let's look at our objectives.
would you like to read, Sophia?
Of course. So we will look in this focus activity at idioms, informal business language. So everyone there who's interested in business, get ready.
Yeah.
And also we're going to guess some meanings of idioms connected to business. Okay?
Yeah. A lot of new vocabulary, a lot of new phrases.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, right, let's get started.
We'll start
Sports.
Exactly. We'll start by talking about sports. Our question is very simple. What's your
favorite sport? And do you play sport?
Exactly. So tell us.
Interesting.
Yeah. Tell us again in the comments. What's your favorite sports? Do you play sports?
What is your favorite sport, Sophia?
I don't really play sports, so I can't say what my favorite sport is to play. When I was a child, I used to play badminton with my dad in the garden. My dad plays badminton, and I used to play with him.
That's cool.
Yeah, but other than that, I really don't play sports. My exercise is Pilates, yoga, and dance, but I don't think we can count them as sports, to be honest. What's your favorite sport, Joanna?
But wouldn't dance be considered as a sport? Or is it just considered as a hobby?
Maybe a hobby rather than a sport.
It's a really, really physical sport, I think, in terms of dance, especially the dance that Sophia does. I would love to keep my core physically fit and strong.
You do need a lot of strength, that's true. We've got some responses. Alessandra Conte says, I like playing. Good. I like playing tennis and I love swimming. Wonderful, Alessandra. That's a lovely answer.
Yes, remember like or love, we always use the verb ing. So excellent, thank you.
Yeah, good job. And then Martina says, I'm a boogie boogie dancer. That's really cool. I've always wanted to learn boogie woogie and swing as well. I'd love to learn how to swing dance.
I'd love to learn swing dancing, but I am very, very confused. What is boogie boogie dancing?
I think Martina intends boogie woogie. Boogie woogie dance is it's similar to swing and rock and roll. It's a ballroom dance from the 50s or 60s, I think.
Oh, I'm definitely YouTubing that.
Yeah, YouTube it after this webinar. I think you'll like it. Alessandra Conte has another response. Before quarantine, I played tennis with friends 2 times a week. Very nice. So you definitely maintained the sport.
Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to play tennis, but I don't have a tennis racket. We have a tennis court in the place that I live in, but no tennis racket.
Oh, I'm sure you can buy one. Lucas says,
athletics when I was young. Now I do gym, or I go to the gym.
Yeah, unless he intends I do gymnastics and he shortened gymnastics to gym.
Yes, then
yeah. Be careful, Luca, of your past tense. I used, it's in the past. I used to do. Okay.
When I was younger and when I lived in South Africa, I did a lot of sports. So I'm a sports fanatic. That means someone who really loves sports. I took part in everything and anything that I could take part in. Athletics,
Joanna,
baseball. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us, what sports did you do in South Africa?
Yeah, I like I said, athletics, day sport. I played soccer, cricket.
Mm-hmm.
I did track.
What
I
is track?
track is running.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it depends. I did athletics running in terms of short distances, and then I did long distances as well, which I really
Wow.
track. And then I played hockey for a long time as well.
Wow, you're really athletic. You're really sporty.
Now I'm super lazy. Europe has
Europe has ruined you.
no.
What about, but it's interesting, you called it soccer, and not football. Do you have a different sport that you call football? Like Americans, for football, they intend American football. Do you have a different sport
Question.
for football?
So in South Africa, we refer to soccer as football, like as the English would say football.
Oh, you call it football as well?
No, we call it soccer.
Oh, okay.
For us, if we had to compare it to Americans, like American football with protective wear, we have rugby.
Yeah, but it's a different sport, rugby, to American.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Completely different.
Yeah, it's a different sport, but it looks similar from the, if you just watch it, maybe it could look similar.
Yeah, rugby is a little bit more dangerous. We don't have any protective gear. It's nice.
Exactly. Martina says, yes, I corrected me. Sorry, it's a 50s style American dance. Yeah, look it up on YouTube when it's finished.
I'm very interested in bachata. I love watching the bachata videos. It's so sensual, the dancing. It's like a Latin American dance.
Okay, but it's individual. It's not in twos.
Partners.
Oh, it's with partners. All right, interesting. That's something for me to look up after this webinar.
You should. It's amazing because it looks like the man is not doing anything really, but the man is the one controlling it, taking the lead.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Lavinia says, I love watching football and I really miss matches in these days. That's really good.
Yeah, who's your favorite football team, Lavinia?
Yeah, tell us your favorite football team. She also says, I also like to have long walks. Can we have have walks or take walks? What would you say, Joanna?
To take long walks.
Yeah, maybe take, Lavinia, would be better here. I also like to take long walks in nature. Good for health and mind too. Yeah, absolutely. Are you still going on long walks in nature? Yes, Lucariki says, yes, I do gymnastics. Nice. Good job.
Awesome.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
let's look at a text now. So let's read this. In English, there are many expressions and colloquialisms related to sport. They are often used in work and business contexts. So we will read a text that you can see on your screens. And as we are reading, we'd like you in the comments to identify the examples of sports idioms used in this business context.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we read it?
Yeah. I'll start and then I'll do the first two sentences and let you finish the rest.
Okay, sure.
Perfect. Right. Let's kick off with the first item on the agenda, the Torino deal. We've pitched the team a good offer, but I don't think they're going to play ball.
In order to get the ball rolling, I think we're going to have to up our game. Otherwise, they'll throw in the towel and the entire deal won't be possible.
Perfect. So yes, like Sophia said in the beginning, within the text that we have just read, try and identify the different sports idioms related to business.
Exactly. And write them for us in the chat.
Keep it, type it in the
I'm going to count them and see how many. Maybe 6? I counted 6. How many did you count, Joanna?
Give me a second. Yeah, 6. There are 6.
Okay. Lavinia says Interfan. Okay, we've got our first answers. Nice job, guys. Alessandra, Luca, Martina, they all say kick off.
And you are correct.
Lavinia says she found 6. Good job, Lavinia. You found 6. Kickoff is the first one. Luca has the second one already.
Which is pitched. Good job, Luca.
Very nice, Luca. Let's see if we can find the third one. By the way, if anybody's wondering, this is how I'm keeping myself healthy in my body and my mind in these days, with lots and lots of tea.
And I thought you were going to say with lots and lots of coffee.
No, it's not coffee. It's never coffee. It's always tea. And
what tea are you drinking?
I'm drinking now green tea with some spices, green tea with spices, and it's keeping me very calm. It's keeping me focused.
Awesome.
This is how I'm staying
healthy. Yes, lots of tea in these days, guys. All right.
Lavinia says play ball. Very nice job, Lavinia. And she's also got the next one, the fourth one, which is to get the ball rolling. Very nice.
So
good, Luca. Play ball.
The penultimate one.
Nia got as well. Get the ball rolling. Nice job.
This is the last one. No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think we've got two more to find.
Two more.
Yeah.
My eyes are going crazy.
You've been in front of your computer for too long today.
I know. Okay.
Let's give them a moment because there might be a small delay.
Yeah. Could be typing at the same time.
Exactly. While we're waiting, just to look at some vocabulary, the first, hold on, we've got some answers. Martina says to up our game. Nice.
Yes.
Luca also agrees to up our game. And then Martina also gets the final one, and Nia as well. Well done. Just
awesome. Throw in the
yeah, exactly.
What were you saying in terms of vocabulary, Sophia?
Oh, I was just mentioning in the first line, item. Maybe some people don't recognize this word. Item is when we're talking about things, like maybe you go to the supermarket and you buy 10 items. Your items are each individual thing or object or product that you buy. Here we've got an agenda, so a list. So I would say that item is each thing, each part that's written on your list. Okay, so we can use it in different ways.
Right. So now we get to the second part of it, or the third part. It asks us, do you know any other common sports idioms in your own language? Do you know there are English versions? So all of you, because I don't think we only have followers from Italy at the moment. I think we have followers from France and Spain too. If you have any common sports idioms, not only referring to business, but in general, in your native tongue, would you mind commenting it in the comment section, but try and give us the English version? What does it mean? The significance in English.
Exactly. And we will see if we have something similar in English as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of some now.
In your native language.
Oh, Alessandra already has a couple of possibilities.
Knock out
and set point. Okay, I don't know what you mean by set point, but to knock out somebody, absolutely. Which would be like, we could say that a person is a knockout when they're very, very attractive. Do you say that in South African?
Yes, we would say a knockout.
In South Africa even, yeah. So we can use it as a noun and say that he or she is a knockout. So she's very, very beautiful, very, very attractive. I think you could also say like a goal, for example. Like if you have a target or an aim, you use the word goal, which could be taken from sports.
Yes. I can think of to knock someone out.
Oh, yeah, to knock someone out.
And
Alessandra,
that wouldn't necessarily mean that someone is beautiful.
there we
Yeah,
go,
to knock
Alessandra.
someone out would to be very physical with the person.
Like to punch them, to knock them out.
Yeah, to punch them, be very physical. It's not necessarily the nicest thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alessandra. You anticipated my next question. Set point is used for a tennis match. Okay, but how do you use it outside of a tennis match? How do you use it in normal life? Lavinia says we say something like "save in corner kick," which is like "saved by the bell." That's nice, and in fact, "saved by the bell" is another sports idiom.
It is.
Do you know what sport it comes from?
I want to say boxing.
Yeah, it is from boxing. So at the end of each round in boxing, they ding, 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 they ring a bell. And so you are saved by the bell because the round is finished and the opponent cannot hit you anymore. But yeah, that's a really good example, Lavinia. Thank you.
I have this saying in my head from a movie all the time. It's like ding ding ding, and we have a winner.
What movie is that from?
In every boxing movie.
Boxing movie. All right. So let us know if you think of any more sports idioms, sports vocabulary. Shall we go on to our next slide?
Definitely.
Yeah, let's look at some definitions. So on the left, you can see the idioms from the previous text: to up our game, to play ball, to throw in the towel, to kick off, and to pitch. In case you are wondering, a towel, you can find a towel in your bathroom or in your kitchen. It's a piece of material which you use to dry your hands, dry your face, your hair, maybe after a shower. This is a towel. Or maybe at the beach after you're swimming, at the swimming pool after you've been swimming, you would use a towel to dry yourself.
Yes. And on the next, or on the right-hand side, we have some definitions. To make a proposal, to start, to improve performance, to agree to do something, to surrender, or admit defeat.
Very nice. I think the vocabulary should be okay. Surrender, if maybe surrender could be difficult, is to give in, to stop fighting and to say you win. Okay, so you're admitting that somebody else has won.
Would you say give in? I'd say give up.
I would say give up for, I would say give in if there's a person involved, like give in to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but give in, give up, because give up can also be quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But perhaps give up could be used to admit defeat, to say, okay, I give up.
They can be used as synonyms as well, give up or give in. All right, so let's see some responses in the chat. Tell us, what do you think the idioms mean?
Says to up our game would be to improve. Let's check.
I think I agree with him.
Yeah, I feel like in this sense, because we're talking about sports, we should also have like a drum roll. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, okay. Are you ready?
1,
let's go. 2, 3.
To up our game. Awesome.
It's very important. Very nice job, Luca. Then we have to play ball. What do we think in the comments this could mean, to play ball?
Play ball. So if you know the answer, please comment it with the definition that is on the right-hand side in the comment section.
Yeah, so to play ball. So maybe to play ball has, it's connected to, oh, maybe Joanna, we need to take off the response so that we can see all the answers.
I could do that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So Luca says to play ball is to agree. Martina says to agree to do something. Yeah, I think they could be right.
You want to do another drum roll? I feel like we have
totally.
time now.
All right, let's have a look.
To play ball is to agree. Excellent.
Yeah, to agree to do something. I think you could also use it to mean like to be involved in something, to agree to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you play ball means you're involved in the game, you're involved with the team.
Yeah, like also perhaps maybe to accept a proposal. Your friend says, hey, let's go out tonight. And you're like, all right, let's play ball.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's look at throw in the towel. What do we think this one could mean?
To throw in the towel. It's a good question. Remember, to throw is to launch.
Yeah, you have something and you throw it like this.
Yeah.
Let's see who can get this one.
Yes, we give them some time.
Yeah.
It could be perhaps being a bit of a delay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll give some time. Throw in the towel. And then, all right, let's see. Martina says to agree to do something, to surrender. I think Martina might be right with this one. I'm looking at our options. Yeah, to throw in the towel, I think to surrender or to admit defeat, to give up.
In this case, to throw in the towel would definitely mean to give up.
Yeah, I agree. Good. Then we've got to kick off. So what do we think this could mean?
Guys, remember all of you, before you started your Myers career, you all had a kickoff.
Exactly. There we used it as a noun. So the kickoff was the introduction, the very first lesson you did.
Yeah.
And Luca says to kick off is to start. Very nice job, Luca.
Good.
And Alessandra also agrees with him to start. Very nice.
Start, yes. Awesome. Nia has also got it.
Very good job. Martina says, can we just look at Martina's comment? Just 1 second. Martina says, we have the same in Italy. We say to throw in the sponge.
Throw in the sponge.
Why do you throw in a sponge?
But then again, they could ask us, why do we throw in a towel?
Well, we know why we throw in a towel. We'll see it on the next slide. But why?
Yes, you're correct.
Why a sponge? Okay, that's interesting. We'll look into that.
Why you say sponge? We are very curious.
Please tell us, Martina. And that means that our final one, very obvious, to pitch, is to make a proposal.
Yeah. Awesome.
And this is another verb that, Martina says, I don't know. And yeah, a pitch we can also use it as a noun. In fact, I think this is a word that you also use in Italian. A sales pitch or a pitch is an idea, a proposal. So a sales pitch is when you have a new product and you go and you demonstrate it to possible investors.
Exactly. For example, Luca, you work for Sky. You have a lot of sales agents that go around and they pitch advertisements or products that Sky has to offer.
Wow, you remember a lot about our students.
I know, I am very sentimental.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so we looked at the definitions of these idioms. Now, what we will do is look at the origins of these idioms. So on the left, we have the same idioms as before. And on the right,
yeah, different sports. Would you like to read the different sports?
Of course. So we've got football or baseball, boxing, baseball, general sport, and football.
Yeah, so before we continue with this quickly, just to remind you guys, we don't say the word box, like I do box, I do boxing, or perhaps as well with volleyball, we don't say I play volley, but I play volleyball.
Exactly. The same thing would be with basketball. I play basket. I play basketball. We need to use the complete word.
Yes.
Martina has an update.
Okay. Martina says, I looked on the internet. It says that the coach used to throw the sponge and later it became the towel.
That's really cool. Okay, thanks for that. That's that's interesting. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from the same sport. It's just different times. Maybe before they had towels, they used sponges instead.
Yes, especially if you consider when a boxer used to sit in the corner of the ring and they have to dab his head.
Don't say the answer.
Do you notice the color of my hair? All right.
Okay. Let's look at our exercise before Joanna reveals any more answers.
Yes, I'm on mute.
Alessandra says kickoff boxing. Think of the verb we're using though, Alessandra. Kick is an action that you do with your legs. So you probably need, for kickoff, we need a sport which involves our legs and which involves kicking. So I wouldn't say boxing for kickoff. Let's have some other ideas for these different idioms and the sports they are connected to.
All right. So let's start in order, perhaps, starting from
I think that would be easier, yeah, to up our game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't pick and choose.
Yeah, I think this might be general sports.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
Alessandra says I was confused with kickboxing. Yeah, I mean, I can understand the confusion. The kickboxing is an evolution of boxing where you also can use your legs.
Yeah. All right. So to up our game, like Sophia said, it's a general sport.
It could be. Oh yeah, I was right. Fantastic. And also, and Luca Ricci was also right. To up our game, general sport.
Yes, it's just like when also sometimes like the players they lack morale if they're losing, and then the coach realizes it's time to up our game.
Yeah, up our game. So when you need that push, you need someone to be motivational. You say, let's up our game.
Yeah. All right. So the next one, to play ball.
Let's have a look.
What it refers to, please comment it in the comment section.
Yeah. Remember that here we have to play ball, so we need a ball to be involved in this sport. Okay, we have different answers. Nia says to play ball is football, and Luca says to play ball is baseball. And it's actually really convenient that there's an option which is football and baseball.
Exactly.
Shall we go for this one? Maybe that one. Shall we try it? Oh, fantastic. Really nice job, guys. Good
job, Luca.
So you're both correct. Well done.
And then we come to throw in the towel.
Yes. Now we can check.
Like Martina said, to throw in the sponge in Italian.
Yeah. So we'll check to see now who was listening carefully earlier on. So throw in the towel. What sport does this come from? Swimming. You just take your towel and you throw it into the swimming pool and you say, I give up.
I'm tired of this.
I won't do it anymore.
I've been drowning the whole day.
Just like, no.
All right, so throw in the towel, guys. Sophia, should we help them a bit?
Yeah, we can. Let's help them out. So we said throw in the towel or the sport. We mentioned before, I think it was Alessandra who mentioned that there is a coach involved. And we talked about sitting and wiping the sweat. Like you've been playing sport, you've got sweat on you and you have to clean the sweat.
I think that was Martina who was referring to that. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Very nice. So to throw in the towel is a boxing metaphor. Okay.
Yes, boxing, and that was the tip of the finger because I was trying
Oh
to.
no. So if you remember boxing films, think about is it it's not Rambo, it's the
Rocky.
other one. Pardon?
Rocky.
Yeah, think about Rocky Balboa, think about these films about boxing, and think about when the boxer is sitting in the corner between the rounds and he has a towel and he's cleaning the sweat. So I think they would throw the towel into the center of the ring if they wanted to stop the fight. Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that right? I don't know.
It could possibly be. I don't know much about boxing.
No, me neither. It's not one of those sports I ever enjoyed watching.
Well, we have a lot of free time now, so we can Google it.
Maybe we'll get into boxing.
Okay. Lucas says that to kick off is referred to football.
And I think I agree with him.
Definitely. And you are correct.
And that means that finally to pitch is connected to baseball. Oh yeah, Alessandra, talking about boxing films, $1 Million Baby. That is a fantastic film. Have you seen it, Joanna? Yeah, exactly. Who I didn't really consider Hilary Swank a serious actress until I saw $1 Million Baby, and that movie just changed my view of Hilary Swank.
There's another movie that she's acted in. It's about writers or something. I'll send you the name of it. Really, really good if you have time.
Yeah, and so talking about pitch in baseball, remember that we talked before about pitching as making a proposal. In baseball, I think the pitch is the first throw that starts the game. Is that correct, Joanna?
It is. Or it's not generally the first throw, but it is the throw in general.
Okay.
Every time the player throws, he pitches the ball.
Exactly. So think about, connect that maybe to the advertising example we used before, that you pitch an idea. So you demonstrate, you open something, maybe. Okay.
Definitely.
Let's look at cricket and baseball.
So not many people in Europe really know what cricket is. I'm very, very happy, Sophia, and I know what that is. Yeah, cricket is it's not baseball, but they both use a bat, which is the stick that you use.
Exactly. I mean, for somebody who doesn't know sports, cricket and baseball might appear to be quite similar because they both involve bats hitting the ball and running between 2 points in order to score. Cricket is British. It originated in the UK and then was spread to other countries, whereas baseball is American. What
I think
going to say?
Also spread like the originated. But I think I said this to Sophia before. That cricket, like it originates in the UK, but it is in a lot of the Commonwealth countries, the ex-colonies of the UK. So we really famous in South Africa as well.
Yeah, it's very popular. It's very, very popular in India. In fact, in India, I think it is the most popular sport.
Yes,
and
it is.
Surprisingly, it's also baseball. This is surprising. Baseball is the most popular sport in Japan, which is very surprising.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Learn something every day.
Yeah, I don't know what the connection is, but baseball is the most common, the most popular game in Japan, which is really surprising.
So it would be something else.
Yeah, I'd have thought it would be something else, but no, they play a lot of baseball. But anyway, we have some new idioms on the slide. Do you want to read them, Joanna?
Yes. So we have new ones, and there are to hit a home run, to touch base, to throw a curveball, or to hit someone for 6, and to be bowled over.
Exactly. And we have our 2 sports, cricket and baseball. So what we will do now is match the idioms to whether they are cricket or baseball, and also try to guess the meanings of each one.
Yes, really important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, I will be honest, one of these idioms I heard for the first time today. Just to show you that I do not follow cricket or baseball at all. We have some comments.
So we start with to hit a home run. Martina says, and Alessandra.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
they complimented each other. That's fantastic. Alessandra did the baseball ones and Martina did the cricket ones. You guys are brilliant. Let's
Wow, you noticed that? That's excellent.
yeah.
So they both actually answered all of it.
Yeah, basically, they divided and conquered. Alessandra and Martina, what a team.
You guys are best friends. All right, so let's divide it. To hit a home run would be baseball.
Let's see. Yeah, correct. Very nice. So I think to hit a home run in baseball means to go all the way around the pitch without being stopped. Yes?
It is when you hit the ball further enough in order to run around.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You know, I'm thinking now that in Britain we have a different sport which is actually more similar to baseball than cricket, and it's called. What do you call it?
Softball.
Oh, I was thinking rounders, but maybe it's similar. We have a game called Rounders, and it's much more similar to baseball because you have to run around the different bases. But anyway, so to hit a home run to baseball is baseball. To touch base, Luca says to touch base, and Alessandra is for baseball.
Which you are as well. If you look here, base, it helps you a little bit.
Yeah, with baseball. And Alessandra says that curveball is also connected to baseball. Let's see if she's correct. Very nice. Good job. And that means that Martina, who says to hit someone for 6, is cricket.
And the last one Martina also got, to be bowled over, is also for cricket.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Very good job, guys. So let's see if we can go through the meanings and when we would use these. We only have 3 minutes left, so I think this will be our last exercise.
Yes, we'll try to get through as many as we can.
Yeah. So I think you'll have to explain hit a home run, Joanna.
So to hit a home run, like I said, literally it means to hit the ball further enough in order to run around the entire field. But to hit a home run, figuratively speaking, figuratively speaking, would be to be successful in something. Or to do something very successfully.
Okay, very nice. Then we've got to touch base. When I touch base with someone, it means that it's like I meet with someone to update each other on a situation. So maybe that I have a team of people at work, we're working on a project. Each person is working on different parts of the project, and we have a meeting maybe once a week to come back together and to touch base to see what progress we have made in this project, for example.
Definitely. Then we go to throw a curveball.
This is a very American expression.
It is. I like it though. When life throws you a curveball.
Yeah.
It's to be unexpected by something. It can be perhaps an experience, or it can be a piece of information or news that you've gotten, and you were just unexpected.
Yeah, you weren't prepared for it, and it takes you by surprise. So maybe a person or life can throw you a curveball. Then we've got to hit someone for 6. I think you'll have to explain this one as well, Joanna.
To hit someone for 6, it means to be badly affected by something. I was getting confused with the curveball and to hit someone for 6.
Pardon?
Earlier on, I was saying about to throw a curveball. I was getting confused between the two. So to hit someone for a 6 is to be badly affected by a piece of news. It hurt a lot.
So to be devastated by something, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And that means finally we've got to be bowled over. If you're bowled over, it means that they're actually surprisingly similar in meaning. To be bowled over is to be taken by surprise, to be astonished by something. When you, again, receive some surprising news or information, you could be, whoa, bowled over.
Yes. I'm just busy writing them in the comment section.
No, that's fine, so we can see them. All right, guys, that's it. I'm afraid we've run out of time.
So we have to love and leave you and say goodbye for now. But don't forget to keep watching, and we would love to hear from all of you.
All right, thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye. Have a lovely evening. Bye.